It's understandable why the Labrador Retriever has topped the list of the most popular breeds for a staggering 28 years. It's America's favorite dog. These cheerful, loving, and active canines are all around family friendly members who feel as at home on the couch as they do in the field. Here are various facts about Labrador Retriever that will surprise you. Number 10. Silver Labradors exist. Labradors can be found in a variety of hues, with black, chocolate, and yellow or golden being the most common. However, they are not the only colors that labs can be. In addition, there are silver labs which have a very grey color. There are also red labs which have a coloration that is in between red and brown. Number 9. They are the most popular breed in America. For close to a quarter of a century, Labrador Retrievers have led the pack as the most popular breed of dog in the United States. Because they are so versatile and because of many of the other characteristics of the Labrador Retriever that are discussed, Labrador Retrievers are the most popular breed of dog in the United States. Labrador Retrievers are versatile dogs who do well in a variety of settings, including on farms, in the workplace, as watchdogs, or even as companion animals for families. The American public adores this breed for its gentle nature and adaptability, and it is capable of doing anything else as well. Number 8. The breed almost went extinct. It is difficult to accept the fact that this breed came so close to being extinct, yet this is exactly what happened. If a family lived in Newfoundland during the 80s, they were required to pay a fee if they kept a dog, and they were only permitted to have one canine companion. Female dogs were taxed at a higher rate, leading many breeders to get rid of their female puppies in order to avoid paying the higher tax rate. Because the lab was such a well-liked choice for a hunting companion in the United Kingdom, the breed was able to flourish in that country. Number 7. Labrador Retrievers are the most commonly used breed for guide dog. The Guide Dogs of America is responsible for the breeding of a significant number of Labrador Retrievers in lab mixes. Because Labrador Retrievers have such a strong drive to please their owners, experts believe that they are the ideal breed for this position. They are also the appropriate size, easily flexible, and straightforward to instruct. Number 6. English Labs and American Labs are really just different body types. The dogs, known as English Labs, are not actually native to the country of England. That merely denotes that they have the proportions necessary for use as show dogs. Even though they are called American Labs, these dogs come from all over the world. That merely indicates that they have the ideal build to be working dogs and that they would not fare well in the show ring due to their physique. Number 5. They can be trained to detect cancer. Labrador Retrievers are able to detect and identify the early stages of cancer because to the power of their noses, which have been trained to perform this task. Dogs can be trained to detect the odor of cancer by the use of cancer cell samples in their training. They can make a determination about the patient's condition based on the smell of patient's breath, blood, or excrement. Allowing a laboratory to perform a small test on a patient is one of the most effective methods of screening for the early stages of ovarian cancer. The researchers think that the labs can detect changes in volatile organic molecules that are indicative of malignancy. Number 4. Canadian tax laws help Labrador Retrievers become a distinct breed. The sale of St. John's water dogs in England came to a complete halt as a result of a combination of higher levies on canines in Canada and a quarantine of animals imported into England. In the end, these original labs became extinct in Canada, but the breed was able to persist in Great Britain thanks to kennels that were located in Scotland. 1903 was the year that Labrador Retriever was officially recognized by the English Kennel Club. The Earl of Malmesbury might have named the breed. After returning from a journey to Canada, the Earl brought these dogs back to England with him and began referring to his new puppies as Labrador dogs. In the year 1887, many historians believe that British referred to both Newfoundland and Labrador collectively as Labrador because of how closely the two territories are located to one another physically. Labrador is the name of the province that encompasses both of these regions. Others think that the name alludes to the fact that the dogs are frequently observed swimming in the Labrador Sea, which may have been the inspiration for the name. Number 2. Their name is a little misleading. The origin of Labrador Retrievers can really be traced back to Newfoundland rather than Labrador. St. John's water dogs were developed as a result of breeding between greater Newfoundland dogs and smaller water dogs in the 18th century. These tiny canines had white muzzles and paws, and they resembled modern Labrador Retrievers in appearance. Although the St. John's water dog became extinct in the end, it is important to note that it was the ancestor of the Labrador Retriever. Number 1. Labrador Retrievers are originally used for fishing. They have water-resistant double coats that give insulation, and their short fur keeps them warm but does not weigh them down when it gets wet. Labrador Retrievers are developed to be the perfect water dogs, and their double coats provide insulation and water resistance. Their toes are webbed, which enables them to swim more quickly. The fishermen made use of the dogs to haul in the nets, drag ropes between the boards, and retrieve fish that had gotten away. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, do hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.